Today we're here to acknowledge a wonderful woman. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. I bring you all here today to tell you the story of this wonderful woman. The sources I have used today are www.brainquotes.com, www.biography.com, MayaAngelou.com, and brightdrops.com. My name is Shalysa Harmon, and we're here to honor Maya Angelou. She was born April 4th, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri, where she was, in that time when she was born, she was born in 1928, so the civil rights and a lot of racism was going on as she was growing up. We're going to talk about her obstacles she has overcome, her superior accomplishments, and her benefits to society today. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. Maya Angelou. She was born, like I said, in 1928. As an African American born at that time, she was prone to a lot of racism. She had a lot of hardships, but later on in life, she became a civil rights activist. Maya Angelou's, she also, sadly, at the age of 5, was sexually assaulted by her mother's boyfriend. That hardship was so hard for her that she did not talk for 5 years. And in that time, she read all the books that she could in the Black library and all the books that she could get from the white library. And in that time, Maya Angelou found her voice, so to say. Whatever you want to do, if you want to be great at it, you have to love it and be able to make sacrifices for it. Maya Angelou. She started writing poetry as soon as she got out of school, but she actually didn't start with poetry. She started with acting. She was an actress. She appeared in a lot of Broadway and a lot of off-Broadway shows. Productions. She was in a production such as Porgy and Beast and Colossal Heatwave. Well, that was actually her big break as coming out as an actress, but her friend James Baldwin told her that she should start writing poems and books about her life experiences. Her first memoir was made in 1969, where it was called I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. That took her career off, like it rocketed off right after that. She became a massive success. Most of her memoirs are about her life experiences, what she's experienced as a child and growing up in the time that she did grow up. She also became an international star. She wrote at least 15 memoirs, that's not including her books. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and was credited with a list of plays, movies, and television shows spanning over 50 years. It is time for parents to teach young people early on that in diversity there is a beauty and there is a strength. Maya Angelou. She made multiple memoirs. She has The Heart of a Woman, All God's Children, Traveling Shoes, A Song Flown Up to Heaven, Gathered Together in His Name, Singing, Swinging, and Getting Married Like Christmas, and of course, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. These are a few excerpts from most of her most famous poems. The first one is Still I Rise. Does my sadness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tide, just like hope springing high, still I rise. The next excerpt is from Caged Bird, the one that took her career off. The caged bird sings with a fearful thrill of things unknown, but long for still, and his tune is heard. On the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. And this one, I like this one because it just speaks of who the woman she was, like the woman she became, and the woman she wants women out there to know that no matter how you feel about yourself, you are a phenomenal woman. And this poem was called A Phenomenal Woman. It says, pretty woman, wonder where my secrets lie. I am not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curls of my lips. I'm a phenomenal woman, that's me. And I put that in there because one of her benefits to society now is that till this day, people are still reading her poems, analyzing them, telling them like what it means to them. Like last semester in my English class, I did a paper over one of her poems, and it was actually Phenomenal Woman. And that it just speaks to me because it's such an empowering poem to me. Maya Angelou passed away in the year 2014 at the age of 86. And in her time frame, she won multiple awards. She has done things that she can be proud of, things that her family can be proud of. But the biggest award she won was the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which was awarded to her by President Obama when he was in office. And that was one of her biggest awards that she's won. And she was awarded that in 2010. She's passed away, like I said, in the year 2014. But throughout her years, she's blessed us with her poems and her stories. And we can do nothing but thank you. So today we hear God has taken an angel, but I'm glad she was here, Maya Angelou.